Right guys, this is the step-by-step on how to send up a shipment to Amazon. Now the first thing that you need to do is organize your products and add them to inventory. Please feel free to pause this video at any stage so that you can catch up to the step that I'm at, or pause it and label up your products, or pause it and understand the information, do what you need to do. Now I've got all the products that I'm going to send up here. Let's hop over to the computer and I'm going to show you how to start the shipment, and when the time comes we'll hop back here and I'm going to teach you how to box all of these up, label them, and then send them off. So we're on Amazon Seller Central on the desktop. We click the three lines on the top, go to inventory and manage all inventory. As you can see here on the left, these are the products that I'm planning on sending up, but you can see they are inactive. That's because I've not done anything with them. Select the items that you want to send, click action and send replenish inventory. Click yes, continue. And you'll be brought to this screen, and on this screen what you're going to be doing is telling Amazon what you're going to do to prepare the product, but also how many you're intending on sending up. So this coffee machine as an example, I'm going to click prep and labeling details needed. I'm going to scroll down and click no prep required. And the reason that is because it's not fragile, it's already in a box. It's not got anything exposed like a soft toy, so I won't need to bag it. It's not a toy for a kid, so I don't need to bag it and put a choke hazard label on it. It's not fragile, so I don't need to bubble wrap it or any extra protection. And it's not a liquid, so I don't need to put it in a bag. They're kind of categories that you want to be aware of, because when you send them, you're going to be preparing them. But as you can see here, products do not require prep. Units still might require labeling. We'll come on to that in a second. So I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to do the same thing on these products. Now the light bulb obviously is glass, but it is boxed, so no preparation required. And then we've got these toys. Now these toys, because they are not for babies, they are for toddlers, 3+ years, no preparation required. And the product itself is hard plastic. Again, if this was a soft toy, then you would need to bag it up. Click save, and then tell Amazon how many units of each product you're going to send. Hit ready to pack on all of these, and then at the bottom here you can see print all SKUs required. So I'm going to click on that button. Only one of the 3 items that I'm sending up actually needs labeling. However, it's the one that I've got 20 of. So if you've not got your settings already set up here, what you want to do is click the option that applies to you. If you're using a traditional printer, go on standard formats and select the label sizing that you've ordered, which if you've ordered from the guide should be the 27 labels on a piece of A4. If you're using thermal printing, these are the dimensions that work with my thermal printer. And then click print all. So those labels are now printing off. What I'm going to do is take a label and stick it over every barcode that's applicable. What you want to do is find the barcode on the product and use your label and cover up that barcode completely. Now a little bit of it is shown at the top here, but there are no numbers shown at the bottom, and that's what you want. This means when this item specifically sells, you'll get credit for the sale. This light bulb specifically doesn't require any labeling on it, so I'm just going to put it in the box exactly like that. Once you've labelled it all up, head back over to the computer and go to the next step. The reason why we do that is because sometimes some units go to specific warehouses and some go to others. So you might need to split up your shipment into 2, 3, maybe 5 different boxes. Let's head back over to the computer now. So now you've got every single product labelled. What you want to do is click pack individual units. This is your submission to Amazon to confirm how many units you're sending. You'll then need to tell them if everything will fit into multiple boxes or in one box. I know that everything is going to fit in one box, and I'm going to hit confirm. If you do need to separate out the inventory, click multiple boxes will be needed and click confirm. If you enter through a web form, all you'd need to do is type in how many boxes are needed, and then you type in how many of each unit is going in each box, as well as the weight and the dimensions of the box, and then confirm packing information. But as I said, this one for me only requires one box, so I'm going to confirm. And once I've packed everything into that box, I'm going to type in the dimensions and the weight. Now the next stage is you packing up all of your products into a box. They do need to be double wall thick boxes. As you can see there, there's 2 walls to the box. And the maximum size you can use is 60 by 60 by 60. Maximum weight is 23 kilos. I use second-hand boxes, which are in the packing and supplies part of Discord. As you can see, they're a little bit beaten up. They've got tape on them, but they're a lot cheaper than buying them new. Now what you want to do is pack this box as efficiently as possible. Because the rates are so cheap posting these items out, you want to maximize how much stuff you can get in the box. Ordinarily, what I would do is fill this box to the absolute brim. For the purpose of this video, I'm only using a few items for this one shipment. As you can see, the box is nearly full. If I had some box fillers like games or DVDs, I would be able to slot them down the sides, or some small cosmetics. However, this box works out quite well. What I am going to do is get a little bit of craft paper or chip shop paper is what I buy, and just fill up this space so that the products don't get damaged during transit. Now once you've packed up the items, all you need to do is tape up that box. But what I would advise doing before you tape up the box is weighing it. For those items that are particularly heavy, or if you've got hundreds of items in one box, you do not want to go over 23 kilograms. Because if you get caught out on it, it's one of the reasons Amazon potentially could put dinks on your account and risk of deactivation. So weigh it before you seal it. Once you're happy with that, hop back over to the computer and we're going to confirm the shipment. So I've confirmed the weight and the dimensions of the box. If you're using second-hand boxes that are double-walled, please ensure that you measure them correctly. Mine is 60 by 40 by 40, but I always put 45 just to account for a little bit of bowing in the boxes. The box weight itself was just over 12 kilos, so I'm going to put 12.5. It's also worth noting anything over 13 kilos, you will need to put warning heavy on each side of the box, so you can get print off ones, or you can print them off using your label printer. Once you've done that, hit confirm packing information. So you've told Amazon how many items you're sending in and how big the box is that you're sending it in and how much it weighs. Confirm all of that information and you'll be brought to this shipping page. Now what you want to do is ship the day that you're going to send it out on, which is, for me, is going to be today. And as you can see here, that 12 kilo parcel is only £3.76 via UPS. And that's the carrier that it will automatically select. As you can see here, it's given me the shipping address of where it's going to go as well. What I want to do is agree to those terms and conditions and accept the charges. Those charges will just get deducted out of your balance. So when you send items in and they start selling, this will just come off of that, as will your monthly subscription to Amazon Seller Central. Once you've done that, you need to click on the print button, and what it will do is it will print off two labels. As you can see, this first one here is from your address, which I blur out, where it's going, and the shipment consignment number. And then the second label is just a standard UPS label. And the last step is simply just attaching your UPS labels onto the box. So that shipment is ready to go. Now all I need to do is get it to UPS. And I've got two ways of doing that. I can physically take it to a UPS drop-off, or part of the Amazon partnership agreement with UPS is you can arrange a free collection. So underneath the video, I'm going to post the link to the UPS website where you can book that collection in. All you do is put your tracking number in, as well as your information, and they will collect it on the day of the week that you choose. This service is a little bit hit and miss. I've had some days where they do show up, some days where they don't. So if you can get on a good relationship with your UPS driver, you'll be able to organise those shipments in a more timely manner. But it is free to get them collected as well. But that's it. That's how you send off your first shipment.